Hello everybody, my name is Mathis and welcome back to some more Subnautica. As promised, I have shown up at the base. I've also done some busy work behind the scenes, which I will show you here in a minute. Nothing massive, just things that I should have been doing at some point anyway. But first and foremost, I'm going to go ahead and build our modding station. I made sure to get everything we needed. It was actually very, very easy. We did not need much. There we go. And this should be our modification station that we can use to modify our prawn and all that other stuff. Also, you're going to see energy going down. I'll show you why that is in a minute. So this is where we're going to start modifying things. Wow, we need some interesting things. I've never seen crystalline before. Prawn suit torpedo arm. Not that bad. We could probably knock out the torpedo arm here. And then we need to build torpedoes, which is a little bit worrying. Prawn suit thermal reactor. Recharges power cells in hot areas. Ooh. That could be good. Exosuit depth module Mark 1. Plasteel ingot nickel ore. Alright, interesting. Then obviously the sea moth stuff, which I'd love to get upgraded to Mark 2, which we may swap out to see what it would run us. And then common modules like storage, efficiency modules, which, I mean, polyaniline is going to be useful. And then hull reinforcements, which is going to be valuable as well, which I might actually have some stuff to do anyway. So, first let me go outside. Let me show you what I've done. I've expanded a little bit. I'm planning on continuing to expand slowly, but at a second level here, as well as a little bit of stuff here, and then to a room that's out there that I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that yet. The other thing I've done, a little minor, but if we pop out this way, back to the front, I've made some signs. Not very useful signs, but signs nonetheless. And then over in the scanner room, I went ahead and did all the upgrades I could muster for this. Basically, I did a bunch of grinding for basic materials. Still got a little bit left over, but not much. But I basically did 3 scanner room range upgrades and 1 scanner room speed upgrade. I don't know how useful the speed one is going to be. But as you can see, it's a little bit bigger. It doesn't do much. I'm not hugely impressed with it, but hey, you know, it does something. And then if we want to look for like salt, metal salvage, magnetite, which we're probably going to need, we'll go ahead and drop a scan for that. Look for magnetite. Oh, there's some over there. And that's useful. So, other things that I've done, we'll head up to the bedroom. Hey, there's magnetite. Also, the egg that went invisible hatched. Here he is. Alright, so I've added a little locker up here, and here's where that goes to the second room. And the second room has this, which we have no water yet, unfortunately. I really want some water. I don't know how long it's gonna... Oh, okay, it takes a while. It takes a while. So, I'm gonna have to go get water. So, I guess I'll go do that. And then I'll return. I didn't realize how low I was on water. I have no water, right? Yeah, I'm out of water. So I need to go grind for that. And again, I'm trying to keep the boring stuff, the typical upkeep stuff, off camera if possible. So I will go get some water. I'm also going to swap out the prawn and stuff so I can see what I need for the sea moth to get going, because the prawn, I'd really like this exosuit depth module by 800. By 800 does not stack, so a depth module to bring us down to 1600 would be valuable. But let's go ahead and actually jump into this and just kind of store it off on the side. We have no reason to. This thing already goes to 900, so it would already bring us to, safely 1700. We're gonna drop this here. Keep the prawn suit kind of just hanging out. And man, it looks really cool. And then we're just gonna grab our sea moth and dock it, and then I'm gonna go get some water. So I will be back, guys. Don't go anywhere. Well, I ran into a little bit more trouble than I anticipated initially. I ran out of power here, so I had to find out a way to get power. So I finally decided to put these things to use. Built a bunch of these and a bunch of solar panels that are now being blocked, unfortunately. But because my base now uses a ton of power, and that was just not something I was prepared for, because I'm stupid and I don't prepare for these things. So this thing right here just doesn't produce enough power on its own. Oop, I heard something get generated. I think it must have been water. It doesn't get enough power on its own, which is ridiculous, but also something I should have been paying attention for. Alright, so let's look at what we need to modify this thing. So if we want to modify this to go further, we need a computer chip and titanium ingot, which is not that hard. But what I want is a perimeter defense system. So polyaniline is like what I actually need. Polyaniline. And also I can like rename the sea moth here, which is cool. So polyaniline. I'm trying to remember it. Okay. I assume it's advanced. Benzene, synthetic fibers, and aerogel, obviously. Is polyaniline something I just do not have? Huh. It almost feels like we're getting to the point in this game where the stuff I need to do is all high-end stuff, and I need to do some off-camera grinding to get it done, which would be which I guess would make sense, but also be kind of unfortunate. I almost feel like it's time to almost retire the sea moth at this point. Oh, you know what? Let's before we do that, there is something I wanted to check, because when I was messing with and redecorating my home, I guess you could call it, I was looking at the upgrades that can be made here, because there's some upgrades that can happen here. I need the Cyclops Depth Module, Mark II. I can make the Depth Module here, Mark III. Magnetite, plasteel, enameled glass. Everything else is more or less fine. You know what? Let's actually go ahead and make the Thermoblade. We probably should have made that a long time ago. Cyclops Depth Module. Let me see what I need for that. So I need to find it in a data box, it seems. But I can get the Cyclops Depth Module Mark I from the Cyclops, what do you call it? The Cyclops Fabricator itself. Wait, what? It gave me salt? Where's my water, fam? I kind of don't want to leave without water. We go through water so fast in this game, I'm telling you. Alright, well, while that's doing that, instead of waiting on that. Man, walking around my base is starting to get ridiculous now. Which I approve of, it's cool. But it is getting to be a lot. I do want to make a second moon pool eventually, too. So let's pop up.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Thank you. It would be back here. Ingredients unknown. God dang it. Alright, I looked it up. It's plasteel and a ruby. I don't want to be looking for these things. I don't want to be barred from progress because there's like random data boxes that I need to fucking find. It's a bit much. I should just be able to freaking at least give me the Depth Module Mark I. Like, come on. So a ruby, which we have, in a titanium ingot, which is easy enough. That sounds like water to me. Oh, crap. I think I left the extra metal in the... Well, there's a ruby. I think I might have left it in the... Let's leave that in there. Either upstairs or in my or my Cyclops. I might only have a little bit of titanium now that I think about it. I've used so much. Yeah, I only have 5. That's fine. Large filtered water. I'll take it. We need it. Alright. Well, before we leave, let's go this way. I really need to put more signs. The signs look really, really cool. But we need to make more of them. I need to get some metal salvage. Some metal salvage should be pretty easy to get. Let me just make sure I have no more stacked here in my sea moth that I forgot about. I do not. So let's actually go ahead and get in the sea moth and use the sea moth to grab some metals. It's gonna be faster than popping into our Cyclops for right now. One of the things I really like about how we've kind of progressed, though, and this is maybe a little bit weird, maybe? I don't know if I want to call it weird, but everything starts to... I'm starting to feel like everything's running, like, scientifically. Like, I feel like I have a checklist I go through every single time now. If I want this, I go on this. If I need this, I go to that. I jump into this vehicle if I want a quick trip, or a Cyclops if I want to go for a long trip, or the prawn suit if I want to start going deep. That's really cool, and it's starting to gel, which is important. Yeah? You do you. I'm grabbing all this. Inventory's full. Hey, how's it going, buddy? No. Dang it, man. How about I shoot you? Here, let's, what if we try slicing you up? Can I kill you? I'm gonna take that from you. Are you dead or not? I killed you! Heck yeah! Or did I? I don't know. He looks like he's swimming still. I wanted to try that gun. People have been asking me to try the gun out, so there you go. It's me trying it out. We're gonna need magnetite as well, so I might as well grab the magnetite if it's along the way and not in a super dangerous area. Just need to kind of home in on it. Oh, see, I need to find the drill arm. If I can get a drill arm for the prawn suit, I can start knocking into those things hardcore. Yeah, they're all just like big ones. They're all big ones, daddy. Diamond. Dang it. Well, I kind of need everything I have right now. Maybe we shouldn't be cracking those things open yet. Might be a bit stupid on my part. Okay.
Welcome aboard.
Thanks, Mom. You know, we've got the judge. Why don't we call the prawn... Well, we could call the Seamoth the jury, and then the prawn the executioner. And you got the judge, the jury, and the executioner. That's kind of cool. I like that a lot. Why do I have 2 creep find samples in my inventory? Why do I have 2 creep find samples in my inventory? Well, let's turn it into fiber mesh. We don't need it. I might have been from swiping at the guy. Yeah, that's why I couldn't fill it up. Because I had creep vine samples. Okay. Well, we just need 1 anyway. We'll leave the other 2 in there. I think that's all we need, unless I need plasteel, but I don't have lithium, so if I do need plasteel and I misread it, then I'm kind of screwed. But that'll be on me. I feel like it's likely going to be, I'm going to need lithium now. Let's actually go to the scanner room real quick and see if there's any lithium nearby. I don't think there is. Even with complete, like, scanner room upgrades. Like... It's cool that we've got all of these, but I'm looking for lithium. Mountains, the mountainside is where I'm gonna have to go get a lot of lithium, I think. So let's jump into the Cyclops, then dock the prawn in the Cyclops. I guess we go hunting for lithium after that. Or into the even deeper Degassi base, which is probably worth doing. But let's see if this is going to work out properly. Did I mistake it? Hang on. Yeah, I mistaked it. I need plasteel ingots, not just titanium ingots. Dang it. That's so frustrating. Okay. Well, let's go look at lithium. This is a trip worth doing, just because it's going to be into dangerous territory. Everything else that I've done off camera has been not dangerous and like completely boring. So I haven't bothered because it's all just like copper. And the thing is, like, the game is, you're always in need of copper and titanium. Always, always, always. So you're always kind of going to those safe areas and just, I don't want to call it grinding. It's just kind of like boring. So I don't like to kind of record all of that stuff. Like, how many times you want to watch me gather that nonsense? The answer is probably not often.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Come on. It's like playing with actual space. There we go. Momentum is like super key. Close her up. All right. We can go to Lithium, and we can go to, if we take a look at Ping Manager, that might be worth going to, but let's turn that off for, you know what, let's keep that on, because there's areas, there's a thing over there that I want to do. Wasn't there a Life Pod 7 somewhere that we got the thing for, or not? We can turn off the Seamoth. We can turn off home base for now. The Degassi habitat at 500 meters is probably where we want to go next. Turn that off. Turn that off. The Degassi habitat at 500 meters, I think, is going to be our next go. We'll just back up. The 500 meter Degassi habitat. Let's do it. Let's make that our next goal and start making our way that way. That's the one I haven't done yet. So, if the game is going to progress me, it's going to progress me that way. It's going to progress me with the story and Degassi habitats. Which is fine. It makes sense that that's how it would do it. So, why don't we play along with the game and do what it's seemingly wanting us to do. I also have completely lost track of how long I've been recording, because I haven't stopped recording my audio. So it says I've been recording for 25 minutes, but I feel like it's closer to like 15, maybe even a little less. So I'm gonna keep going for another 5 or 10, and then we'll go, and then I'll end the recording there. I want to get to this Degassi habitat at least. And I'm hoping that it's not too dangerous, or if it is dangerous, that we can manage it. The biggest things I fear right now running into are not terrible. I feel like in the Degassi habitat of 500 meters down, the crab squids we'll probably have to deal with. Warpers might be a problem, and they do concern me a bit. And then, there we go. And then, other than that, it's the hypnotic fish or the hypno fish or whatever they're called. Those things creep me out. I hate those things a lot. Kind of hitting safe shallows territory, so I'm a little worried I'm going to bonk into something. We're good so far. Heading out at night kind of sinks. All right, let's go around. Man, this thing's like piloting a submarine. Hey-o. The proposed Degassi habitat is probably, it looks like it's really close to the Officer Keen's last known location, actually. Which would make sense. All right, let's start descending. Stay low in case we come in across reef backs. Rather not bonk into them at all. Yeah. That's just the seeds. Sorry. Down we go. Bye, little evil fish. I don't think it's down there. Going down there actually is a little scary if I don't have my sea moth. In fact, not taking my sea moth does concern me a bit because I don't have the, you know, the complete free mobility that you would get with the sea moth. Instead, I'm taking something that is going to be really good on the ground and the ground only. And if I get in an area where it gets stuck, I'm gonna have to worry about leaving my prawn suit and coming back for it later. Which is not that bad. But a little annoying. So there's some lithium, which is why I'm stopping. Because we need it. Uh-oh, game froze? Where'd it go? There it is. Just be a little careful. Mostly of hypnofish.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Store that. I don't think I can fabricator or use this fabricator. Yeah, I can't. I need to build my own fabricator, and I don't think I have enough stuff. I should actually build a fabricator in here, though. Yeah, I don't have enough. That's fine. Let's keep moving. Wait. I see lithium. I see a lot of lithium. I don't see any hypnofish. Wait, what is happening? Are we just almost getting hit by something? I think we're just close to something. Why don't we use our prawn here? So we can actually come back down and grab it if we need to lower our sub, we can. Actually get a little bit of use out of this thing. There's no sprint button. But we can kind of just wander these edges and grab all the lithium we can grab. I actually love this. We get like a view we don't really often get. This is cool. So we got 3 lithium so far. Is it going right into our inventory? It is not. It must be going into the storage. There must be storage built into the prawn then. Mercury ore. Let's grab that. Sure. Oh, we must be full up. Let's actually see. Is there storage somewhere on you? You are. You do have storage. All right. For some reason, you couldn't grab the titanium. I'm not sure why. Come on. There we go. Up. There we go. Sweet, man. That was really cool. All right, let's keep moving. All these mountain areas. This is like really, really good for lithium. This is where I was. This scares me a little bit, because we're not going to be able to go much deeper than this. Whoop, whoop, whoop. What are we at? We're only halfway. Maybe, like, upgrading our Seamoth to go deeper is the better way of doing this? Because I get we're hitting a bunch of things right now. We got a lot of different things. A lot of fish are just bonking into us. And it's still so much deeper. Is that not the right way down? What am I... The fish need to relax. Let's gonna see if there's another way around, maybe? That the way I was looking at was just, like, stupid. And I'm, like, trying to force it in a way that I shouldn't be. See, this looks a little bit better. Yeah, we're back in the blue ball zone. Warpers. Still good on the depth. It's gonna be down there. If I go down there with my prawn suit, it's certain death. So what I'm gonna have to do is go down there by myself with nothing else. That's all I'm gonna be able to do. Let's go down there on my own. Well, we'll wrap up here, and the next episode we'll swing on down. Thank y'all so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.